Hello and welcome to the lovely Cambridgeshire Parish Church of All Saints in Elton. It's a little bit funny, but when you see inside, you will notice one of the largest West Tower arches this side of the River Nene, or the River Nen if you live in Northamptonshire. A church at Elton was mentioned in the Domesday Survey of 1086, and the church that we see here today consists of a west tower, a nave with a north and a south aisle, clerestories, south porch, and of course the chancel. This three-stage perpendicular tower dates from around 1500, and because of its positioning, it dominates the local landscape around. Heavily buttressed, it has what appears to have been a restored frieze running around all the four sides. And we see it possesses a repeated quatrefoil design. This tower is built in ashlar, which was taken from the nearby quarry at Ketton. It can only be assumed that this west door in the tower was contemporary in its construction. Much of the rest of the building can be dated to the same date as the tower. Whoever built this was probably responsible for my extension. The crenellated parapet above the clerestory is the only remaining ornament on the roof line. There are gargoyles here, there are grotesques here, and they're all of large proportions. This south porch dates also from around 1500. The oldest part of the present structure is this chancel arch, which dates back to 1270. The chancel itself, nave arches and north aisles date from around 30 years later. Inside, the nave has an arcade of 4 bays to the north and 4 to the south, being built around the year 1310. In 1450 to 60, the church was practically rebuilt, although the final touches and stage to the tower was not completed until around 1500. There's a blocked rood loft doorway to the staircase. Now these two Saxon gravestones have been brought in from outside in very recent times. They're thought to date from around 970 AD. That's over 1,050 years ago. In the 1600s, Sir Robert Cotton found the chancel in a ruinous condition and had it restored. Although, as you saw from the joining of the stonework outside, it wasn't particularly well done. The altar table here is constructed from wood, the legs of which were once part of a 15th century church roof. As mentioned at the start, take a look at the size of this West Tower arch. It's huge! The font here, which once may have had figures attached to it, also dates from the 13th century, and it's on a restored plinth. Here lieth the body of Thomas Lee, who departed this life January the 14th, 1687. On the floor at the far west end of the nave, there are a few fragments of carved stone. with one of these having a Saxon coffin lid, and I was really intrigued by the downward pointing arrow. It seemed so contemporary on such an ancient artifact. I fell totally in love with this southern porch door. It's an amazing piece of woodwork. Thank you for watching this short film of All Saints Church in Elton. Goodbye. It seems to be the hardest word.